Russia dropped a bombshell. At the 16th BRICS summit in Kazan, they unveiled a banknote. This wasn't just any banknote, it was a BRICS banknote, a symbol of a potential new world order. The world took notice. Newspapers were buzzing and experts were debating. What did this mean for the future of global finance? The banknote featured India's Taj Mahal. This added another layer of intrigue. India, a rising economic giant, was at the center of this potential power shift. The banknote was a powerful symbol. It represented a challenge to the US dollar's dominance. For decades, the dollar had been the world's reserve currency. But now, BRICS was signaling its intention to create an alternative. The US was not happy. They saw this as a direct threat to their economic and geopolitical power. The world watched with bated breath. Would this be the start of a new era in global finance? BRICS is a group of 5 major emerging economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries have been steadily increasing their economic and political clout on the world stage. They are home to billions of people and vast resources. For years they have been talking about creating a new global currency, a currency that would rival the US dollar. The goal is to reduce dependence on the US dollar. They want to create a more multipolar world, a world where power is distributed more evenly. The BRICS nations believe that a new currency would give them more control over their own economic destinies. They argue that the current system, dominated by the US dollar, is unfair and outdated. India has been quietly but steadily increasing its gold reserves. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has been on a gold-buying spree. In 2024 alone, India bought 4 times more gold than it did in 2023. This made India the second-largest buyer of gold in the world. The Atlantic Council, a US think tank, noticed this trend. They released a report in June 2024. The report highlighted India's gold stockpiling. The report suggested that India is preparing for a future where the US dollar is no longer the dominant currency. They believe that India is accumulating gold as a hedge against uncertainty in the global economy. Gold is a safe haven asset. This means that its value tends to increase during times of economic turmoil. The US is not pleased with these developments. They see the BRICS move as a direct challenge to their economic dominance. The US dollar has been the world's reserve currency for decades. This gives the US immense power. They can borrow money at low interest rates. They can impose sanctions on other countries. They can influence global trade. The US is worried that a BRICS currency could undermine their economic and geopolitical influence. They are particularly concerned about India's role in all of this. India is a key US ally in the Indo-Pacific region. The US relies on India to counter China's growing influence.